Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you all for coming this beautiful Monday morning. Y'all, we got Christmas at the end of the week. I'm tired. Are y'all tired? I know I'm tired, child. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video, okay? Like it now because you're going to forget later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms, all right? I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. And yeah, y'all, today we're talking all about proposals, okay? All about proposals. I don't know where y'all been. Where my lotion? Y'all know I don't like being ashy. Gotta use the backup lotion. Today is all about proposals. Lil Durk. Shout out to Lil Durk for proposing to India Royale. Somebody had to correct me, child, because I put India Love earlier, child. Indias is the Indias, okay? Shout out to him for proposing to her. We're gonna talk about that. And also there has been like a clip from this girl allegedly basically denying her fiance's proposal because he didn't do it the way she wanted it. So we're going to examine that as well, see if she's being too dramatic or if she is, entitled to her fucking opinion. Okay, so let's drop this intro so we could continue. And yeah, let's just get on with today's show, y'all. Let's just do it. It's Monday or whatever. Okay, guys, how are you all doing? So, okay, these two stories are separate, okay? Because I don't want nobody saying, oh, India didn't say no. We're talking about two different stories. So let's first start with India Royale. Okay, India Royale and Durk have been dating for a couple years now. We're going to read the article because we know I got an article because I always have an article. Let me pull it up. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure I pull up the right thing because y'all know I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of tabs open and we got Christmas tabs open. It's a lot of tabs. Child, so yesterday, was it yesterday? We'll see when it was. I think it was yesterday. Rapper Lil Durk popped the question to longtime girlfriend India Royale. This is from Hello Beautiful, okay? Congrats are in order for Lil Durk and India Royale as the rapper popped the big question to his longtime girlfriend during a concert in his hometown of Chicago. Let me say that the other day, something happened with Lil Durk and I guess India, and he called her his wife. And we already know. I've spoken about India and Durk's relationship, in my opinion, a while now. And even though I think they have a good relationship, right? I still had an issue with them not being married. It's something very solid and fundamental and stable about being married. Remember that whole shooting out, you gun battling and shit for boyfriends and shit. It's a lot for boyfriends, right? So I'm very, very happy that he solidified her and locked her down. And hopefully some of these other men will comprehend that women aren't a fucking accessory and men with wives live better lives. Okay, so let's read this article. So he did it in Chicago, his hometown, okay? Rapper Lil Durk is not shy about publicly expressing his love for his longtime girlfriend, India Royale. And last night, he took his PDA to the next level when he popped the big question in front of a packed arena in his hometown of Chicago. That's dope. Is she from Chicago too? Probably, child. I don't know. The rapper performed last night at one of the radio stations concert held at the stadium in Chicago. During his set, he brought the During his set, he brought the cosmetics guru. I guess he brought India because they don't want to say he brought his girlfriend. You know, they want to make it seem like she brought the cosmetics guru on stage, and to everybody's surprise, got down on one knee to ask her for her hand in marriage. During his public proposal, Lil Durk thanked India for being the realist, telling her, you know, I love you to death. You've been holding me down when I was going through a lot. You're the realist, and I just love you to death. Would you want to be my wife? The crowd then erupted into cheers before the IG model and influencer finally said yes. They giving her a lot of fucking titles. I did not know India was out here. She quiet though. But okay. I'm about to say influence, but okay. Check out the sweet proposal video below. See, I can't. Okay, so listen, we can't like play the video. We can't play the audio for the video. How about that? So we're gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it really fast. Hold on. I gotta mute it. Wait. Mute. We have to mute it to be able to play it, okay? Wait, hold on. Oops, sorry. I can't, y'all know I can't play the audio because yeah, YouTube don't play those games. Anyway. So he proposed. Everybody was jumping up. Everybody was so excited. You know where I can show you the stuff on? Let me show. I'm gonna show it to you after. I'm gonna show it to you on Instagram in a minute. Okay. So he got down. He proposed. There we go. Instagram with the pics. He showed the ring. He got down on one knee. He showed that ring. He did it in front of everybody. You know, I love it. The ring is bomb. Everything is dope. Okay. Lil Durk and India began dating in 2007 and have a baby girl, Willow. Together, have a baby girl together who was born in November 2018. While most people are familiar with the beauty from Lil Durk's frequent mentions in his rap, we're falling in love with India because of her style, personality, and cosmetic line. He fell in love with her because of her, India Royale Beauty, which Durk often promotes. Congratulations to Lil Durk and India on their engagement. Okay, child, I swear to y'all, I didn't know she had a cosmetics line. I'm about to look this shit up right now. I swear to you. I swear to you. I didn't know. I'm looking it up. It's on. Okay, hold up. It's in Sephora. Let me see. Is it? I don't think this is it. Maybe it is. Now I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck. Hold on. I don't know. India Royale Beauty. What does that say? Oh no, she had a website. Hold on. Let's see. I really want to see. Okay. Lashes and eyeliner and okay. Okay. I get it now. I get it. No shade, just tea. I'm just looking because I didn't know. All right. So also, let me pull up Instagram. Oh no, we'll pull up Instagram. So I want to know, what do y'all think about it? Again, I'm not the biggest fan of dating rappers myself. I think it's like, a waste of time for most people. Lil Durk seems cool. I think he's been going through a lot lately, right? He lost King Von. Then he recently lost his brother, I believe. It's been a lot of, I think, when real life hits, especially with like mature people, maybe, I don't know him personally, but he seems a little bit more mature. Mature people in real life hits, the reality, and then their house just gets shot up this summer. Like somebody tried to break in and murder them and their children. They're the children they have together, and the child they have together, and the children they have separately. So it's to me, it's just insane. But I'm just happy that at least she got some sort of stability. Baby, being a baby mama is so corny. And hopefully, I did see other rappers. I believe like Lil Baby said something along the lines of like, oh, he's the blueprint. Like, he's a rapper, number one. But if it takes for a rapper to show that y'all niggas is stupid and corny and like a wife, having a wife is like actual, I don't even want to say goals, because that, again, I think they've belittled the word goals to death, right? It's just what grown men do. Let me just say that. Having a wife is just what grown men do, or wanting a wife, right? You might not have one, but like wanting that is just what grown men do, right? So the baby got like 85. He about to be Future, child. No, nobody about to be Future. The baby got like 83,000 kids. And Lil Durk gotta give you inspiration to like marry one of these hoes. Ugh. Anyway. Hey, mommy, how are you? Lavender. Hey, Lavender, how are you doing? Hey, Moxie. I just want to go over some of these comments real quick and then we'll get back. And then I want to go into the girl. Let's talk about the girl and the wedding proposal from I don't know what the fuck. Let's talk about that. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now. Like it on your way in, okay? And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not already subscribed. I thoroughly appreciate you. Keisha said, about time. She stood by him through everything. Hold on. I'm trying to keep it. Yeah. She said, about time. She stood by him through a lot. His mother was there too. Well, his mother is his mama. I would hope she was there. She said, too bad he may be going to jail for that shoot. And him and Fawn did in 2019. They did. Girl, they didn't. Child, I don't know nothing about that girl. If they did that, that's some horribles. Maybe that's his karma. Again, it really? Because I have heard that there it's a little funny up in Chicago, but I knew that anyway. We all knew that. And Lil Durk and all them dudes is with the shirts. But I didn't know it was like that. But if it's like that, again, we all live our karma. You can't be going out here taking people out of here, right? For the most part, let's say that instead of just saying, you can't just be taking people out of here and think there's going to be no repercussions from the universe, just from the world, And I guess it makes more sense with the home invasion, with all of the things that's been happening, You can't go back and change what you did, but hopefully he could make a better future, right? And a part of that is actually marrying the mother of his children. Hey, LaRon, how you doing, boo? I was watching this documentary on one of Quincy Jones's daughter, the black one, the one that blew up Tommy and all them people back in the day. I forgot her name right now. Anyway, I was watching this documentary basically about her, and she used to date LL Cool J. She literally dated LL Cool J in between him dating his wife now, because he knew his wife now from high school. So I think him and his wife that he has now broke up. Well, his wife, they broke up. He started dating Quincy Jones's daughter for like a year or two, and then they broke up, and then he got back with his wife and ended up marrying her, right? Sometimes people just need to experience shit, right? And look, I keep telling y'all, a happy wife make a happy life. People say that all the time, but you just look at some of these fucking rappers. Look at these rappers who are married in comparison to a lot of these motherfuckers who aren't. Okay, look at a LL Cool J and the stability he has. Look at a Method Man in comparison to a lot of people. Method Man was around back in the day who did not have a stable woman in his life. Having a stable woman in your life means something. That ain't a baby mama, because that shit can be annoying, and that shit is not it. And if she's the type of woman that's gonna deal with that forever, she's probably not the type of woman that's gonna help you achieve LL Cool J status, right? Look at Method Man out here and being Method Man. She said both of their families were there. It was beautiful. That's great. Just Rashida says she bought some products. She loves her stuff. Okay. She said, okay. Y'all, Rashida said her lip gloss is bomb. And Keisha said it's good to see him happy after everything he's been through. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's been like a year. That's been like 2 years. And mind you, we are in the fucking pandemic. Like one of his close people died. You know, I know it's been a lot of other people who have been, you know, it's been back and forth. Again, I don't know the particulars because I'm not in the age group and I don't care about the dramas in those age groups. But I know that you're gonna have to pay for the shit that you do. I know that. See that little baby to go sit down. No, it was the baby. The baby said it. Of all of them, the baby said it. The baby on baby mama number 4 or some shit. No, 3. I'm sorry. 3 right now. I can't deal with him. Girl, listen. She with him. She love him. She got a baby by him. The least she, you know, at least she married, child. She married. You so shady. Hey, Quana. Mahogany with shits. Oh. Somebody said, okay. Fashion says she's not feeling well. We hope you feel better. A lot of us aren't feeling well. I'm thinking about go getting my booster shot today. Side note. Anyway. And shout out to your birthday, to your little brother's birthday who turned 14. Oh my gosh, shout out. Yeah, little brother shouldn't be watching us anyway. I don't know. Durk is probably like 26, 27, something. I know they're not like 25. He's 29. He's ready to get married. He's 29. It's not like he's 25. The boy is 29. He big and grown. He ready. She said, that's it. I don't know too much. I know that's what I don't know. I know that she's his girlfriend. He be talking about her. He be trying to promote her and stuff. I think, she got her, like most of them, got a little business. Well, again, I think you need to have something to occupy your time. So that's good. She got a business, and I do remember that she was talking shit about the other baby mamas, and we had an issue with that because we were like, bro, she's like baby mama number 6. Can I say that? It's like 5, 6. Like 5, 6. She's like baby mama number 5 or 6. 5. He has 6 children with 5 different baby mamas. So I remember that. I remember she was talking shit about the baby mamas and shit. And I had to keep saying in the videos that we were making previously, like, okay, she seems cool. She seems like he loves her. But again, I am weary for any man who has, I already told y'all, I'm weary for any man who has children with more than one woman. I get it. We from the hood, but you know what you know where I'm from? I'm from Brooklyn. And I know a lot of niggas who don't have just 85,000 kids running around here, So I'm not really. I guess he needs to get married with 5 baby mamas, 6 children, 5 baby mamas. He needs a wife. He needs a wife, and he needs to keep his seeds in one location. Okay. All right. She said he ain't that cute. It ain't got nothing to do with being cute. She love her man. She love him. He love her. It ain't got nothing to do with being cute. And the reality is, women should not be concerned with a man being so fucking cute. He's attractive. He you should be concerned with him having 6 fucking children and 5 baby mamas, but she's one of the 5. So when she got with him, he had 5 children and 4 baby mamas. She should have been concerned with that, but she wasn't. So, you know, cute is not necessarily like, I get it. You don't want to be laid up next to Ugg Mug, but like stability for the win, because cute. I know a lot of bitches who have babies and struggling with cute ass niggas. You got cute ass struggling ass babies, trash ass baby daddies. Kadaya. Thank you so much, Keisha. It was Kadaya, Kadaya, something like that, right? It was really, really good. It was really, really good. She said he needs a vasectomy. This is a problem in our community, and I'm not even going to say, because it's not like that with everybody. I know tons of men who don't have children. I know a lot of men who don't have children. I know a lot of men who have children with one person, right? Like 5 under 30, he kind of does need to be married. Like, that shit is just nasty. It's like you just don't. I feel it's like you don't respect your nut. You don't respect your seed, right? You just put your seed everywhere. It doesn't matter. So I guess maybe with age and comprehending that, drama with baby mamas, I think also some men learn that lesson, after the first fuck up, and after the first fuck up, and normally it'll take 4 fuck ups, right, to learn that, maybe I don't want to have baby mamas. I want to actually raise my kid every day. I want to actually be there every day and wake up and, take my kid to school and make my kid a fucking cheeseburger. I mean, a grilled cheese sandwich on a Tuesday at 3:35 in the afternoon. Just random dumb shit that you don't do and wouldn't be able to do if you did not live in the same household with your children, right? Like comprehending family and actually working to create it one, right? Do I feel it's gonna last? Yeah, I think so. I'm not saying, I'm not, he ain't gonna not cheat on her. I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying he cheating on her like we fucking everybody, but I think it could work out. They went through a shootout, my nigga. If she didn't leave this nigga when they was a fucking shootout, she dealing with with all the baby mamas, the kids, he could be going to jail, that is too much of a ride or die for me personally. But I think they gonna be together for a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna end it. I don't know if it's gonna be, you know what? Who? I was gonna say they might pull a LL Cool J out this bitch. You know what? They just might. Because he's about to be 30. She's not a baby. You could say a lot of shit when you're a teenager, but at 30, he's trying to bust it in his 30s, married and stable. Growth. Everybody don't always stay a little douchebag. I wouldn't date you either, but that's just me. That's just me. Everybody ain't like that. But again, if more women were like that, I bet you less men would have multiple baby mamas. They only do what we allow them to do. Okay, men, like, they wouldn't even brush their teeth in the morning if it weren't for women's existence. Miss Wright, this is what I do like about India. She's like, I don't want all of that shit. I'm gonna sit over here and be quiet. Nobody gonna know me. She's like, I won't be part of none of this messy ghetto. I don't want to have all my ass and punanis on display. Not saying that the girl dressed like a nun, but she don't want to have all her ass and punanis on display. You know what I'm saying? I recognize why he with her and why he engaged to her. You never seen India. She always looks nice. She always is put together. You know, when she going for sexy, she looks sexy. You know, her life isn't evolved around, I have so little bit of self-esteem that I literally have to show my titties and ass every 2 seconds, or else I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. She doesn't give me that vibe. So she reminds me, you know who she kind of reminds me of? Like how the vibe she gives off? Monica. Y'all don't, well, of course you know Monica. She reminds me of the Monica vibe. Monica's a wife. She's a ghetto wife. She's a hood wife. Listen, there's different levels to wives. India's just a hood wife. But at least she's a wife and not a baby mama. Okay? It's a difference. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. We're going to move over to the second story in a moment. I just want to finish this one. And then we'll move over. She said he has another baby mama that was on Tasha K, and she said he doesn't acknowledge their son. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's horrible. Niggas do that every day though. I'm not saying that it's right because it's wrong, but I'm saying we need to really think about who the fuck we having children with. I've been saying this shit for even before last week. Y'all know last week was wild. But even before, it's like we need to really think. It's like, and it's not the kid's fault. It's not like, but like, damn. If a man is able, listen, if a man is able to have all these fucking children with all these girls, he don't have enough even mental capacity to even remember. Like what? Like we have to set our kids, us as women, probably everybody, men too, but you know, women, we need to like. We are picking the fathers for our fucking children. And the criteria should probably be more than, oh, he's cute. Does she get child support? Was she dating him? Was she a groupie that just got pregnant? Because we want to say that doesn't matter, but it kind of does. It kind of does. That's why Carmel Anthony doesn't acknowledge the other child that he has either. It kind of does. A man is more likely to acknowledge your child and take care of your child if he actually like you. If he love you, bitch, you win. He don't know you. I don't know about that. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. She said, at least coexist with the kids, man. Imagine having siblings that you didn't know because dad being, besides to be messy. Question, sis, do you find it rude or bad to ask spouses to get tested? Just curious. I don't find it rude. Tell them to go get tested. Your spouse? Yeah, they could go, yeah. But I'm getting tested when I go to the doctor any damn way. I used to get tested when I was married. That's just what you do. Ain't that just a part of your 6-month maintenance at the gyno? My part of my 6-month maintenance at the gyno is the, you know, all of the shit and all of the shit, right? Ain't that the point? And the reality, listen, it's a lot of people out here who used to be dirt bags when they was young. Okay, a lot of them still dirt bags when they old. Okay, but let's not act. Even a lot of these great older men, a lot of them Rolling Stones, dirt bag behavior when they was young. A lot of people grow up watching parents. Let's keep it a buck. Watching fathers treat certain kids like they're great because he grew up with them, because they grew up in his household, right? Because this is why goal should always be marriage, because your kid is gonna lose. Your kid is gonna lose if they not in that household every day. why do you think the kids he had with the wife, it's not, cause it ain't a conscious decision a lot of the times. It's subconscious because you with them every fucking day. Even people who have stepchildren, like, you're with them every fucking day. Like, so we need to really like think about who. He had 5 fucking kids when she met him. And what they said, 5 kids, 4 baby. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. She said, my daughter's father, only child, is my daughter, and we're not together anymore. He said if they not by me, he's not having no more kids. He's done, and she's 16 now. Okay. He probably will have them when she's 18. That's how those dudes are. That's how dudes like that normally are. But that's dope. But everybody ain't gonna do that. So yeah, he has time, but everybody ain't gonna do that. Everybody ain't gonna do that. And it's not, and they shouldn't have to do that. Honestly, should you have to give up your being in a relationship? I know people who be like, oh, they can't have a relationship because they're, they gotta wait till their kid is 18 to have a. Should you get, like, what are you teaching your kid? Should you give that up? So the man can't be in a relationship, not your man. I'm just mean a man in general, because I know men like this. Like, he can't be in a relationship because he got a baby, because he got a kid. So he can't be in a relationship. He can't do anything, because he don't want the baby mother feeling weird. So now we got to wait till we 18 before he can actually have any sort of real anything. It's weird. I know someone personally who's like that. There we go. There's nothing wrong with having. I think we should have more kids. Our population is going down. I mean, as Black Americans, we're going down. Okay, we should be having more kids. The only problem is people are not prioritizing family anymore. So now, of course, I get it. You don't want to be a single mother with mad kids running around. If I was still married, I would have about 4 of them. If I was still married, I would have. So I comprehend it. But we need to prioritize that shit again. It'll either last like a Lori and Michael or Faith and Stevie. Lori and Michael gonna mess around and get married next year too. They're gonna get engaged next year too. Watch it. They might mess around and get engaged this Christmas. I told y'all. That's not the lifestyle. Because everybody don't have a million kids. It's like saying, niggas from the hood. Every nigga from the hood don't got multiple baby mamas. That's my point. Every nigga from the hood don't have that. Like, yeah, there are dudes in the hood who have that. Let's not act like we don't know them. We know them. But there's also dudes who don't have 85 fucking children. Even with my little 1 baby mama rule, fine. There's still mad people in the hood who got like most two. Or if they, that was back then. Like, they probably had one at like 19 and 20 for some girl. They were young and stupid. But none now. Like, to be just baby, that's baby after baby. This is baby after baby after baby after baby. And you don't even know these women enough to care about the children. You don't know these women enough. You understand what I'm saying? To care about the children. You don't have babies with a man who does not know you enough or love. You don't ever have a baby with a man who don't love you more than you love him. In your fucking life. Don't you ever in your life have a baby with a man who will not drink your fucking bathwater. Who will fucking, if he ain't willing to put it down to make sure you have everything you need possibly, why the Ross would you have a child by him? These niggas be disappointing y'all left and right, and you be like, well, let me breed for him. No, that's not how that works. We gotta move on. We have another story. I don't think women should be having mad baby daddies either. I said what I said. And I know a lot of women who have had kids young and went on to getting married. Focus. But if you want to, like, you can't, like, again, we all do shit. But like, you, baby daddy, more baby daddies, and now you 45 with 85 baby daddies. No. Gunisha. Gonica. Her name is Monica. She said, a relationship with the mother directly affects the relationship with the father and the child, period. Yes. If he don't know you, he ain't fucking. Like, what? Like, could we, like we could be like, yeah, that's not right. Remember the whole thing that happened with Carmelo Anthony? Oh, it's not right. It's not this. It's not that. I feel you. It's not right. But it doesn't change the price of tea in China. It doesn't change that that's the situation and that's what's happening. It does not change any of that. Y'all, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we might take out the other topic and I'll make a video about that later on. Like after I'll do this. Because I was supposed to do half and half. I'll probably do that. We'll stick on Durk and India because we're talking about them. And I really don't want to change the topic right now. And then I'll do a video. Y'all want me to do a video on the girl who gave up her proposal? Or do you want me to do another live stream? Because we could do another live stream on that one as well. I'm thinking a video. We need more Black children. Our population is going down ridiculously. I'm just saying, I just feel like our Black children should be stable. I just feel like our Black children should be stable. We do. And you need more marriages too. We do. We need less. You know what we don't need more of? Baby mamas and baby daddies. That's what we don't need. That's what we don't need. She said, I used to tell him to, yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. And he would not. So he has just decided he just didn't want to have no more kids. And yeah, fuck the wife. And I get it. It's cool, you know, because that's one way of really focusing on one child. But like, then you can't really have no others unless y'all would have got together. She said, my father spoiled me, but my sister, who had a different mother, barely had a relationship with him. It'd be like that. And that's the reality. And we shouldn't deal with what we want it to be. We should actually deal with what it is, right? There we go. We need more Black children. We need more Black families. We don't need no more baby mamas. She said, did you hear? Yes, I did. Oh, girl, I told you, I don't want Lori to teach me. I want Mama Marjorie. And when Mama Marjorie come out with a master class, girl, I am going and we are raising the money for me to go. And yes, Sweetie she's very good at marketing. She created a whole ghetto brand for herself. Yeah, and when they don't see you in one, or they see the struggle, they see the Black woman struggle. That's why we perpetuating of the Black woman struggle. Always the Black woman struggling, and a lot of these kids don't get to see a man participating, providing, or nothing. And that's how we end up in these fucking situations. Just fucked up. She said, I learned from Danny Lee to not get pregnant. I'm only 19. Girl, get married. Get married. If you can't, if a dude can't, if you can't get him to marry you, you probably should not lock yourself to him for the rest of your life. She said, I think a woman can get away with one kid and still find a good husband, but I do think chances go down the more children and baby daddies you have. I will say that, yes. I know women who have gotten married with 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. Yeah. But those are Those women were with the shits. Okay. I know a lot of women who has gotten married with one child. One of things that I say, even when I'm dating people, me having a child in wedlock is different from me being a single mother. Like, I'm not considering, I'm divorced. I'm not, men don't consider me like a single mom. I'm not a single mom. I am a single mom, but it looks different, right? It looks different to prospects, right? You're not just, you had enough common sense to say, okay, well, I'm just not gonna be like, I'm not baby mama material. I'm wife material. You gonna marry me. Oh, I was married before I had a baby. That shit means something. Not, oh, I was married. Oh yeah, we got married after I had. No. I was married for a couple of years before any of that occurred. Those things count. It adds value. These are like certificates or degrees in life. Like, how bad did you fuck up, and did you learn from any of these fuck ups? The girl who keeps just having babies, she's looking for love. And it's not like a Chrissy. And it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. She said another live girl. Okay. She said, you're right. 1 or 2 kids from the same person from a long-term relationship is doable, but a little with multiple people, God, no, because that means him or her have no real. They don't understand family. They don't understand wealth. You can't understand wealth if you're doing that. You can't. Can't understand nation. You can't understand building. Can't understand how important you can't understand how important children, being boys and girls, actively being around a healthy relationship is. Right? Even a halfway healthy fucking relationship. Like, what the fuck? Hey, Reaction, how are you? She says Swiss Beats and Lala is bothering you. We made a video about them last week, sis. On Friday? Thursday or Friday. So just go back and check. We spoke about that one, girl. No, it's not. I know a lot of people. I'm related to a lot of people. It's hot. Listen, it's what kind of niggas did you dating? It's okay. So girls who are overly concerned with what a nigga look like more than the stability that nigga could provide. You concerned with how tall he is. You concerned with things that don't mean shit in the long scheme of things. I know numerous girls. I'm related to, I'm just off the top of my head. I'm related to mad girls that might have had a baby and like, okay. And everybody's married. Even people who were married and they had kids before and they remarried. Or I'm thinking of at least two cousins who got married and they weren't married before. They had a baby out of wedlock. One child wasn't even, to this day, we still know who her oldest child father is. But she married though. It's like, what expectations do you have out of your life? You know what I'm saying? It's like I say all the time, like when I was young and acting stupid, right? I have expectations put on me. It was always, regardless of how crazy I acted, whatever I did, I always knew like that I was going to college, right? I always knew that I was getting married, right? I always knew that I was no nigga baby mama, right? It was a million. I could have gotten pregnant how many times? Just like everybody else, just like mad girls that I knew, friends that I had, right? When I was young and I was teenage and I was out here thoughting and bopping, because I was out here thoughting and bopping, okay? I was out here thoughting and bopping. I could have got pregnant, but I have expectations for myself. I don't do baby mama-ness. I don't do baby mama-ness. I knew I didn't do baby mama-ness since I was a little girl. That's just not how I'm raised. I don't do baby mama-ness. So you really can find a husband. You don't have to have a million fucking children. What kind of life do you expect out of yourself? If all you see, but again, I have a mother who done been married 3 times. I don't want to be married 3 times, but I'm just saying, like, these are just things like marriage. Like, you with somebody. Like, I don't comprehend how chicks be with niggas for years, babies, and you're not married. How a nigga talk you into any of this dumb shit? You don't got a ring. Y'all be moving with niggas from state to state and shit. All of this shit with and you have no requirements. That's what I meant. No requirements. You have no requirements to be with you. A nigga just say, "Oh, you cute. I want fuck." He got a big thug, and then that's all. And he tall. His only requirement is he over 6 feet. His dick over 6 feet. His dick over 6 inches. He over 6 feet, and he cute. And you willing to have fucking babies with him. That's why they can't find a husband, because girls who think like that aren't attracting dudes who gonna be a husband, let alone a good one. Widows can find husbands. Your husband died. Actually, he might feel weird because he's like living in your husband's shadow. But yes, she can. He died. A widow with 4 children is different from Latrice down the block with 4 children and 3 baby daddies. They not the same. And then a dude, a man, not a. Let me be clear, not a Kevin Samuel ass nigga. We're not talking about these type of dudes. We're talking about regular men. We're not talking about the crazies, okay? Regular men, the crazy's gonna complain about everything, right? Anything. Regular men, there's a difference. It's like that. If y'all remember that girl, it was this girl. It wasn't this girl. It was this girl who, you know what? Never mind. She said back in the 1800s, if you had kids out of wedlock, you were shanked. You were sent places. They took the baby. They did, that they took, that's why orphanages existed. She said, "Hey DW, I'm still tripping that Durk proposed." We spoke about that earlier. It is a certificate. Yep, a marriage certificate. You're right. I said that. I was being stupid. I meant like a marriage certificate, but like checks. Like, okay, next level. You're learning more. Marriage secures it all. Baby mama secures you. Stuck with them for the wrong reasons. That's shit. You can't even get alimony half the time. I get more child support than you too, because you're married. That's the truth. You get more child support. It's way more benefits, even being divorced, than being a woman who just had a baby with a dude. It just is. A young man made a post saying women wouldn't be single at baby showers if their standards were higher, and a lot of Black women were upset. But I agree with him. I agree with him. We all watched Danny Lee be by her whole self at her baby shower. And y'all was here arguing with me, talking about, well, maybe the men don't go. I'm Panamanian. I know men show up at Hispanic baby showers. Y'all don't know. You know how the fuck that shit? How that look? What that mean? Having whole baby showers by yourself with your baby daddy, or y'all having like, it's not even your husband. When that baby born, he don't even have that nigga last name until that birth certificate go in and come back. My baby was born with our last name because that was my last name too. I didn't have to send a birth certificate in to solidify who my child was. I didn't have to do shit. She had that name. He didn't even have to sign that shit. Well, he did, but you know what I'm saying? She said, what the fuck? She said, I feel like I'm getting therapy. Child, I'm sorry. Sometimes I do that. I'm sorry. Again, today, girl. All right, I will go over there. We're gonna make a video about that. And like I said, the thing I did make a video on today, we didn't get to that topic. I'm gonna redo the name of this video so people don't think I'm talking about them. And then I'm gonna make a video about that after or go live. I may save it till tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. She said, okay. She said, I had 3 children when I met my husband. I've been married now for 21 years. We've been together 27 years. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Thank you. Thank you for your testimony, sis. It is not impossible. My mama been married 3 fucking times. Okay? And she had me and my brother after the first one. Okay? It's not impossible. How you giving it up? What are your expectations from these men? Do you have any expectations? Could a nigga just do whatever? Do you have any goals? Oh, it's just whatever. No, you know, that's who I am. I am a stable. I am home. I am a wife. I am nobody's girlfriend. I am no nigga baby mama. Yes. Looks are cute. I get it. I don't want no ugly, but like his intentions with you. What about his intentions for you? What does he want out of life for himself? Does he even have a hope for his life? Or is he living day to day? You having babies with a nigga living day to day? These are the things we got to think about. She said, I have friends with 4 kids and 4 babies and they still get married. I know a lot of them. Want to keep it a buck? I know more women with kids getting married than single girls. I'll say that. Yeah, I know a lot of single girls who get married, yeah, but I know more girls that have a baby or 2. I know a couple who got like 4. It's the type of man you looking for. It's his intentions with you. It's knowing what you hold. Are you gonna be are you a situationship ass chick forever? Do you have any expectations? Are these niggas who just do you any old way? And a lot of people say they have expectations, but they don't, and they allow niggas to do them any old way. Be real with yourself. You ain't gotta baby, you ain't gotta lie to me, because you the one that gotta look at yourself in the mirror every day. Just don't get pregnant. Yup. Go do you. Enjoy your youth. A lot of us enjoyed our youth without getting pregnant. The fuck? It's your life. Out here fucking trying to with some, he don't want to be, you want him in love. You dumb? Cut that shit out. Big dick and bubblegum. Y'all already know. These niggas ain't, half of them ain't got nothing besides that. But we got babies for him. And you struggling. And it's Christmas. And he ain't do nothing. Because he's a bum. You out here gotta bust your ass. Or why set yourself up for these struggles? Not my life. Yes, so much things you can do. You right. No, they're gonna demonetize me. Thank you for reminding me. I have to. Last week they literally demonetized about 3 out of the 5 lives. They did. It was crazy. You lost already, sis. Chasing after. They called them homes for unwed mothers, and they to send them kids to live with other people. Where then other people adopted them kids because you couldn't be, well, you could, and it's the struggle forever. It's great, She said 3 to 4 years max, 1 to 2 minimum with a guy. With a guy and cut them loose. No kids and don't live together. It makes no sense to move in and do all that work with no papers. It's like working a job with no pay. It's the truth. Don't spend all your time, your years with this. Oh, she right. Like he gonna know early. If he don't know early, you not it. And it's cool. You don't have to. You don't have to be it. She said, this reminds me of the Diary of a Mad Back Woman. Be a Helen, not a whatever that girl name was in the movie. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to them. I do hate those words, baby. I am nobody's baby mama. I be very clear about that. I am no one's baby mother. I do not have a baby daddy. I have an ex-husband. I don't have a baby daddy. Baby who? I don't have one of those. No, I need not to curse either. Like I said, it demonetized me 3 times. I need to tone it down. Thank you. Yes. Please, more weddings, more graduations. Some women, you see how elaborate these baby showers are getting. And you know why these baby showers are getting elaborate? Because half of these girls ain't never going to get a wedding. And they know they ain't never going to get a wedding. That's what's so disgusting about it. They know they ain't never going to get no wedding. So they have all these crazy ass baby showers and gender reveals and all of this extra shit now. These are the shit they this is like their bridal showers and the fucking and the rehearsal dinners and shit that they know they ain't never gonna have. It's wild. That too. She says she's at work cringing. It's the truth. I ain't say none that wasn't the truth. It's they out here having whole freaking baby showers, elaborate like weddings, because they already have established in their mind. This is why all these young girls that always like marriage not important. You have manifested your single bitterness. You don't see too many old happy women. The bitches be miserable. You young and you thinking, it's cool now. But when they get old, like 70 and shit. You see them women at church, some mean bitches. You know why they mean? Oh, okay. I couldn't imagine 20. You wildin', 20? No, but that's also why you got all of these girls not raising their kids properly because they weren't fucking raised they damn selves and quick to just like throw their kids out the house so they get back in the street and party. Like, ma'am, you were supposed to party at like 21. You were supposed to be able to just party and do a bunch. Because if you were able to do all kinds of manners of fuck shit that you should did at 21 with a kid, you weren't a good mother, right? You were horrible moms. So now they're 40 something wanting to act like they're fucking 19 years old. It's crazy. She says she been invited to mad baby showers by unwed mothers. She said he gonna have her be a fiance for 10 years. And if he does, that's her fault. I would hope not. But if he does, that's her fault. No, from what I comprehend, people are saying he probably go to jail. They're gonna get married before he go to jail. She said if he not gay, Carmelo, if he not gonna be responsible, he needs a vasectomy. The struggle represents realness. It's not real. It's not real when your kids don't have what they need. It's not real when your kids are fucked up because they don't know what it is to have a dad who loves them, or they don't know what it is to like not struggle, or they've been raised by someone who still need to grow up their damn selves. Like, that shit ain't cool. Why you think you have so many girls out here who have these little babies and then turn around getting other relationships and then like let the new boyfriend like beat on like that's like shit? Is she really, because she thought that having a baby was gonna fucking do something that it did not do, or let her keep this boy who wasn't gonna work when she needed to been worrying about loving herself, having some fucking self-respect, and having enough value in her that she'd be able to get married before she had this damn baby. She said we got to get Jovi a safe word. She said my grandma was happy even in her 80s, but she was married for 42 years before my grandpa died, and his pension took care of her till her death. There you go. I got in-laws like that. She's good. They were married about fucking 50 years or some wild shit like that. So they married a long time, 40, 50 years, some shit. And about 40 years. And she's fine. I mean, the only old women that's not miserable. I can do it all by myself. Okay. She said, yeah, we still have the remainder though. Those are the ones who, these crack babies. She said marriage is important for real. There is reason why studies show children raised in two-parent married household thrive compared to their counterparts. Even the man and woman. Listen, two-parent, even if the woman doesn't work, y'all still end up with more value, more equity, more money, more savings, everything at the end of y'all lifetime than in comparison to singles, being single and making more money. Like, there's the reason why these shits are studies. So it's the setup. It's the setup of all fucking eternity. That was the setup of feminism, right? These women telling black feminism, right? These women telling us that we don't need men and all this shit, but they still had their men in their house. They still had their men in their house. They was talking all that shit and they went home and was still being wives and still had their men in their fucking houses. Still were raising children with a husband. right? They were telling our asses we didn't need our black men, right? But they were fucking doing it. You got to understand when you being set up to fail. That's a whole setup to fail. To just if you literally can fix your face to feel like you can raise your child better by yourself, you have already lost. The struggle represents lack of info and poor decisions. I've been screaming this stuff to my younger friends. Live your life, get married older, no problems being an older parent. There is no problems being an older parent. She said, I think about that. She says some kids still struggle in a loving two-parent household. Stay off your knees and go back to school. Education is important. Okay, Ebony. Yeah, no one's perfect, but reality is that more kids who are in a two-parent household do better than single kids. That's just what it is. Yes, there are a couple of kids who do better in single-parent households. Yes. Everyone in a two-parent household isn't going to go to Harvard. Yes. But the reality is that stability and that balance, that energy balance, that female and male energy balance is important. It's important. That's why we have all these little men. Now I'm going to bring up the other dudes. All these crack babies, 80, 90, Kevin Samuel ass dudes acting like bitches because they grew up with no male models. That's why these girls are so overly aggressive. I don't need nothing. I can do it by myself. Let me break my back. Let me struggle. I'm good. No. She said, I hate people who act like being child free is luck. I'd be like, y'all have people, yeah, like you could, like, people really act like they have no control over their conception. This shit wild to me. They do. She says, substitute my cuss words for food. Don't start, because I'm trying to lose weight. Y'all playing games. Yep, you're right. But they not going to demonetize them. And the reality is they're going to demonetize us, so I can't cuss because I need them to give me my money. She said, struggle is not my vocabulary. I need help. I need help with everything. I don't even like carrying my bag up the stairs. I don't. Like, if I bring it back, I'm not even doing that up the stairs. I don't want to go in the kitchen. I don't want to go in the kitchen and get that and get the phone charger. I'm not doing nothing. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. Break your back. She said, was assets backwards. Is that we're asking for wedding security, but thinking you can get it as a baby mother. Yes. And then they get mad because they're asking, they want everything that goes along with being married. Being like, I was watching Insecure. I didn't see one yesterday, but the other one a couple weeks ago. Let me change this shit while we doing this. I was watching Insecure. Hear me, the Insecure. I was watching the Insecure, and it was the episode when whatever her name is, she basically said she was pregnant. Up. So she was okay. So she wanted, she had just met Lawrence, right? Got pregnant by him. and then was confused and upset when she had to like literally, again, they weren't in a relationship, fuck married, they weren't even in a relationship, right? And even him being, she's upset that he's a weekend dad and like raising this baby, because the realities of having a baby didn't comprehend with her. It didn't fucking click, right? This is an everyday thing. And when you do the everyday thing with somebody who's not in that house every day, it's stressful. So yeah, you're mad, yeah, you're angry, but the reality is you should have fucking had expectations of being married before you had expectations of being a nigga baby mama. Hold on, I'm trying to delete something. Before you have expectations of being a dude baby mama. Like we gotta deal with that. That's some real shit. Like you can't be running around, thinking that you're gonna get wifely duties when you acting like a side, when you putting yourself in a position of a baby mama. That it's not the same thing. You're not gonna get everything that you want. Let me go back onto these comments. Yes. In 20s, you're still children. These 19, 20-year-olds, 21-year-old girls, 22-year-old girls talking about, out here having babies. You need to be worrying about your school, your future, enjoying yourself, having fun, finding yourself. I told you I got married at 24, and I'm pissed about that, because it was too fucking young. But you need to be learning about finding yourself and knowing what you want out of life. And raising children and shit. She said, she's 42, only got one kid. She said she don't go to baby showers either. She said these issues come from lack of sex education. No, it comes from lack of family. It comes from lack of of Black family and Black culture. Not sex education. Sex education. We know what condoms are. We know, because when that girl don't want to have a baby number 2, she sure as fuck know it then, right? She know it then. She know it then. We know it then. It comes from people not emphasizing that you should have, my cousin had a baby at 16. She was the one, back then a lot of people used to have kids early. We didn't. She had a baby at 16. Do you know, with a Jamaican boy? By the time we were 19, well, I was 19. She's like 3. She was like probably 21. She had to get married to him. The only reason they didn't make their asses get married before, because he's Jamaican, had to wear his ass up. But she had to get married to marry him. Like, expectations. You can't just be having babies with niggas. Like, these are expectations. Like, I have 5 brothers. I have 5 brothers. Only one of them have a child. Because there are expectations. You just don't breed people up. Girls in my family just don't have babies with any old willy-nilly. You just don't have babies with willy-nilly. You are expected to be married, or to marry that person you've had a baby with. Too much people act like being a baby mama or a teen mom is cool and okay, and it's not. It ain't to me. It ain't how I was raised. When you live like that, when your mind work like that, my kid, I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm gonna knock on wood, because still gotta knock on wood. But my kid ain't gonna be no baby mama. You know why my kid ain't gonna be nobody baby mama? Because her mama ain't no baby mama. Her grandmother ain't no baby mama. And she ain't never in her life heard us act like being a baby mama, being a teenage mama, being anything like that is the move. I know a girl she has an aunt who had a baby, had children early. She went with one of them. I had a baby at 14, ass bitches, right? And the girl would act like, you know what, I want to have a baby at 16. Because again, in her world, that shit is normal. Because nobody said, because, you know, they didn't want to make they want to make auntie feel bad. So nobody wanted to say, you know, oh, you know, that's just fucked up. Don't do that shit. She struggled. You don't want to, people don't want to say that because they're going to make auntie feel bad. But you so busy worrying about auntie feeling bad, you're not thinking of the what you're really saying to your teenage kid or to your little, because when this happened, the kid wasn't a teenage, she was young. You ain't thinking about the repercussions of that shit. You just thinking about, you know, I don't want my whoever, my sister, to feel bad about, you know, because she had kids, you know, she's okay now, you know. Hold on. I'm trying to change this up. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to change it. I don't like especially since I changed the topic. I want to make sure. I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to clickbait anything. Hold on. Change the title and shit. All right, here we go. That's better. All right. Let me go. She said, I'm over it. I'm cool on it. My ex won't tell me one time that a woman belongs in the kitchen. I looked at my hand and looked around and told him, sir, you want wisely duties at marriage at girlfriend prices. That's funny. The fact that he said that already tells you he trash. And we know that I like to cook and shit. Don't ever say no wild shit like that to me. Like, and you ever notice that it be the ones who say dumb shit like that? They're not the ones who put in all. Was he paying all the rent and all the bills? Was he buying all the groceries? Men belong at work. Men make money. I bet you he wasn't doing none of that, but he gonna tell you you belong in the kitchen after you came from working, paying half the bills. Must be out your mind. She said, only black women get glamorized. I can do bad all by myself. Nope. You should be doing bad. You shouldn't be doing bad or doing it all by yourself. Marriage and family unit is important. They don't know what that is. And that's shame. And that's the sad part. They don't know what it is. And they keep the generational single motherhood. You heard me say my mom, my grandmother, my great grandmother. My lineage on both sides were all married women from fucking slavery. I can go back. Grandfathers, mother's name, all of that. Trees completed. All the way. As far as we can get back with, you know, up until my parents married, been married, numerous married, whatever. Their parents married, both of them married. Their parents' married. And on my mom's side, I could track it a generation back even further, married. But I understand if you come from single mother and grandma was a single mother, or mad baby daddy to grandpa, whoever was a single mother, and you just grew up in a house with no men. You didn't grow up with no men. You grew up with aunts and shit. But we have to understand that that's not ideal. It's not okay. It might be your normal, but it's not normal, and it's not ideal. And it kind of jades your perception of what family is or should be. It's the constant forever struggle. It's the constant forever struggle and raising insecure children that don't feel loved by their dads because they don't have them, or they're only here part-time. She said stories like Sierra give hope for a lot of women in that and summer situations. She ever needs to give us a book. Thank you, Ebony. I appreciate you. You know, I say what I gotta say. It's never like an attack. It's never another, like, we just have to be real, because unless we real, we can't ever fix anything. You know, you be in denial about some shit forever, and like, what does that actually do? Mahogany, you have to hit me up on IG, and you got to tell me, what program did you use? How did you go up? You got to tell me what the fuck. You got to tell me what the fuck. Oh my God. Which, and you got to tell me which ones and where are you sending him? Full ride. Oh my God. I'm working on it, girl. I'm exhausted. We just had to finish her, like, she had to write a thank you email to the woman who runs the program that she's in. I'm fucking tired, child. We just finished that email this morning. But there's women out here, bro. I've had women in the chat that will argue me down because a dude asked to take the garbage, and she's like, "Well, I could take it." Like, let the man take the garbage. Or we've had married people in the chat that's come in the chat, you know, to try to figure out, to try to work out, that we've tried to discuss, like, why she can't why she's just so stressful making trying to force herself to pay half of the rent, when her husband was saying that he'll pay all the rent. Her husband was like, keep your money, put your money in the bank. He didn't even say quit your job. He just said, I got this. And she couldn't deal with it. Y'all remember that? And she couldn't deal with it. And she was here for about a week trying to fucking figure out and break down why the fuck she couldn't do it. Stack your money, baby. I got it. I'm your man. We married. I want to take care of you. And she couldn't do it. But then does what? A man, he wants to take care of you, but he can't do it. But you refuse to let him. It's crazy. No, that is also a reality of having a child with people who have multiple children. Men with multiple children, that money divides up. These are children. It's expensive to raise children in other households. That means if he got to provide for those households as well. If all these were in the same household, you wouldn't. It's cheaper. It's just cheaper to just have all your kids and your wife and everything one place. That's why motherfuckers can't get ahead. They got 85,000 kids all over the place. Women can't get ahead because we too busy trying to raise fucking children and be mothers and fathers at the same damn time. And then you wonder why we fucking age, why we tired like that shit. Your back all fucked up and normalized marriage therapy, boot camp, weddings, graduation, everything. Even if their parents separate, still co-parent healthy. Hey, Couture Bay, how you doing? Oh, kids raised. It is. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. This is my generation raising. Bruh, I told you I knew a girl my age who had a 20-year-old. She had kids in high school. These are fucking high school. I had a baby in high school with a high school boy or some old nigga that took advantage of your stupid ass. You raised these kids by yourself because you was a teenager. Terribly. I don't fuck what you say. Terribly. And now these are the motherfuckers talking about, I don't need no marriage, I don't need no this. Because they don't look. It's the same thing of now why people don't even say respect your elders no more. It's begging when children respect the elders now. Are you fucking crazy? Back when I was young, bro, you wildin'? But it's a new generation of debauchery and savagery, and then you wonder why niggas like Kevin Samuels can pop the way they pop. All of this shit is related. If you don't understand why single motherhood, lack of even wanting marriage, and all of this ghetto shit is related, then you need to pay closer attention to what is actually going on. She said, let's normalize marriage, happiness, stable relationship, two parents, households again. Yeah, it is not to be fucking raising children. It's not. It's not. It's really, really not. Your late 20s, sure. Like 21? What the fuck are you doing at 2021? I remember being 20, 21 with my friends hanging out, and like I was always able to go out. Always. And we're just sitting there. I remember one time, bitch, I am never gonna forget this shit. We were supposed to go somewhere, and we sitting in her grandmama kitchen because we need her grandmama to babysit for her. And we sitting there trying to get it. She ain't gonna do it because you know they always gonna help you until the baby come, right? Then it's on your own. And the look on my homegirl face, boy. The look of holding her child. The look of I wish I never had you. The look of resentment. Then you'll wonder why these women, you get the women who degrade, they'll cuss their sons and oh, you bitch, and you just like your father. Angry as shit. The wish I never had you look. That shit. Now again, she ain't never treat her kid bad, but she did let a nigga whoop her kid ass. She let a nigga beat her ass. This is the same girl I told y'all who had a nigga beat her whole ass, and that nigga was fucking abusing her child. Cause she don't care. Cause she choked. Cause I don't want to get in too much into it. Just messy. But the look of I wish I never had this damn baby. That stuck with me. I was sitting there. We were like 19, maybe 20, 19, 20. I always knew I was gonna have no babies out of wedlock, but that was just one of them things that like, well, okay, I guess I'm be out then. All right then, later though, because it was just so like, what am I gonna say? I can't say shit because you 2 seconds away from fucking spazzing out on this kid because he exists and you want to go to a party with me and be 21. No, 20. You want to go be 20 now. But you got a kid and that ain't gonna work because your grandma don't want to babysit. She said her ex-husband was at both of their kids' baby showers. Hey, hi Deidre, how you doing, sis? Child, why am I always over an hour lately? I like talking to y'all, so what's my dark side? Let me stop. She said, not Jovi talking about Kevin Samuels again. 3 things for certain. Jovi cussing, which I need to stop. Okay. Us talking about size and Kevin Samuels being the guy's God. Better learn from Derrick Jackson and see how it works out. Yo! Oh my God. Hey DC, how you doing, sis? That shit is funny. Okay, not being married is weird when having a baby. It's kind of weird. They could be like, oh, who's the father? And then you got to go sign for your kid to get the last name. That shit, wow. Everything about it is wow. Even if your husband, if your husband even has more rights in the hospital than your baby daddy. Like if something happened, like let's say something to happen, right? Like, we gotta wait. You gotta wait for your mom to come. Your mom got rights over you. Your husband can. It's just wild. Deanna said, my mom has 4 kids by 3 men. She had my older sister at 17, my brother at 20, and me at 43, and my younger sister at 40. Damn. Okay. She said, I tried to get up, but her bed wouldn't let her. I feel you. I know it's mad early over there, girl. I already know what it is. She said most Black women I know had babies at 13, 14, and 15. That's sad. I know a child who had a kid at 12 and that the dude needs to be in prison by grown-ass men. That's a whole video for another motherfucking day, boo. Well, we've made many videos about shit like that. Just fucking your whole youth gone. Yes. Children intimidate. Yes, they do. And they watch us. They don't copy what you say. They copy what you do. I've seen, like I said, nobody had to tell me. I already knew. I watched my mom be married. I already knew I was having my own husband. I knew that. I knew I was gonna have no baby daddy. I knew that. I knew that. I knew I wasn't having no child at no young ass age. My mama ain't have me at no young ass age. I knew that. That's a given. When you having babies as a teenager, it is statistically more probable that your children will have babies at a younger age. I've said that. I even said that to my kid. My mama had me at like 24, something like that, 23, 24. I had her at 28, 29. What the hell she look like having a child at 18? That doesn't even make sense, right? It's not expected. There we go, sis. If I pay half of the bills, he is a roommate, and I am allowed to bring a nigga over here to pay my half of the rent. I'm allowed to bring my boo over here because he paying half of my rent. Whoever paying my rent is the boo. Men belong at work, but that's how we know they trash, because they be on here in our chat at 12:25 in the afternoon when they need to be at work. I called my dude before I got on here. His ass, you know what he doing? Working. He hardly could talk. Working. Well, he work. They tell you he a plumber. Working hard. Laying down pipe. Laying pipe. Half of these niggas sitting in their house, but you having babies for them? I've always told y'all, I don't think broke niggas deserve pussy, let alone children. They shouldn't be having children because they don't even deserve pussy. They need to get their lives together. They need to get a job. He ain't got no money. Why are you fucking him? He can't take you. He can't buy you. I was going to say, he can't buy you a slice of good pizza, child. He going to try to buy you the dollar pizza. He can't even buy you the $2.25 pizza. He can't afford it. But you want to lay with him, number one. Move him into your house where you pay the bills, number two, and then have a baby with his broke ass, girl. I need help with everything, child. I'm about that life. Fashion said lack of accountability. Men didn't take it then for their dads, which passed on to the men we choose. That's it. Well, I always tell y'all as well, look at his life. Look at, because everybody not going to have a dad. It's the truth. But did he have a uncle who was there? Did he have a stepdad? Did he have, you know what I'm saying? Look, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. I know a guy who doesn't know his dad. He's never met his dad. Ever met his dad. But He had his mom ended up getting married to a really good guy who is like his dad. He grew up in a house with his uncle, that his uncles lived upstairs. And they were great. And what it was like a 3-family house. And his uncles lived upstairs and with their wives and kids and shit. So even though he didn't have a dad, he had these examples of what a man is and what a man does and what a man, is expected from a man. Pay attention. These niggas will tell you how they're going to destroy your life from early if you just paid attention. But you too busy worrying about the bubble gum and the big dick. Nah, yeah, you already know. We ain't play them games. They was getting married. I'm talking about my cousin and her. We don't play them games. And I'm not even gonna say that. Because I know mad southern black people like that shit too. I know mad southern black people like that shit. They get married. It's like, it's some people. I don't know what the fuck. She said her mama is married herself, but she is not luxurious, and she is the 50-50 woman. She choosing to be the 50-50 woman. Well, then that's probably why it's not luxurious. She's got to spend her money on a rent. She ain't got money to spend on herself. Women should spend money on themselves. Women should spend money on, we spend our money on everything. We are losing when you pay 50-50. You got to think about it, because we're the ones that we buy the deodorant, and we buy all this dumb shit. We buy, we pay for certain things and trips. How mad you gotta pay for fucking dance class? You gotta pay half the rent, then you gotta pay for dance classes and all this dumb shit. No, hell no. You know how much makeup costs? You know how much it costs to be this fine? Had loads of kids, but was married. We believe in that. Even if you didn't, we have that family. It takes a village. Support on my mom's side. It takes a village, boy. It takes a damn village. She said her mom never married, but she stressed the importance of marriage and kept us around family members who were married. All of my older siblings, except for one, got married. See? Because she knew. She knew. I stressed that. Even though, I got divorced, and no, I don't want her marrying no nigga like him. But that don't mean I don't want my kid marrying and getting married. No, I promote that shit. Those are expected. Baby mom, I don't expect baby mom. Who? Not my kid. Expectations. And my kid is a tourist. You already know security is her thing. She said my friend takes out the garbage even when they come pick it up. Yeah, all of it. Mahogany is winning. You and IG? What the fuck happened? Send me an email then, girl. What the hell happened? Okay. Well, I know what happened. You spazzed out on somebody. I know what happened. You went full mahogany on a bitch. That's what happened. Oh, God. Yeah, both should, but they not. We already know they not. Even, and it's not even about necessarily just cooking and cleaning. It's a million things that women do that even that just, they seem so minuscule, but without them, life wouldn't fucking happen. Things wouldn't work. Kids wouldn't even be able to get to school. Niggas wouldn't eat. Like, just minuscule things that like only women would think of shit like that. Where are we going? Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like a man who wouldn't allow like a man who wouldn't allow me to do anything. He's gonna be like, "Could you go sit down?" Like, "Could you go sit down? Go sit down." Like, okay. said you don't cook like grandma did, where you don't pay bills like grandpa did. And you want to know what's so wild? Grandpa paid all the bills and had another family across town where he paid their bills too. How about that? But grandpa paid 2 bills. He was a Rolling Stone, okay? And he paid 2 household bills, and you can't even get the nigga to pay the rent. Your grandma was winning, you just losing. There's a difference between an ex-husband and a baby daddy. Very true. She said, I don't know about my dad's side, but my mom's side was all about marriage. My mom tried giving that to me, but my dad was reading from the future pamphlet. Everybody on both sides. Well, I'm Panamanian on both sides, so it's just culture. Everybody's married. I will say that some of the women on my dad's side are divorced. Like some of them. But most of the people on my mama's side married. Majority of us are married. Majority. I must say 95% on my mama's side is married. Probably like 80% on my daddy's side is married. Down to even the drug dealing ass nigga on both sides married. Like, that's how I give it up. Like, that is just a given. Like, babies, no wedlock. What kind of shit is that? Who raised you? Hey, LeRon. He said, Jovi, remember the girl messed with that grown man for Jordans and Air Max? That was that. You remember the girl? Yep. Girl, I got Air Max from my high school boyfriend. See how that worked? I got Air Max from my high school and my dad. My high school boyfriend, didn't have to mess with no old man to get me some damn, even though I didn't use Jordans, Air Max really. Got me my Air Max from my dad and my high school boyfriend. Didn't have to mess with no old nigga to get it. So we teaching our kids to mess with old niggas to get their shit, but we're telling them not to get married. Not to find anyone to get married. It's wow. Slut out for $40, but anything more than that is you have too much expectations and you want too much. It's wow. It is, yo, bae. It's the saddest shit I ever hear when I hear them, and they be going in, and you know that it's just that they believe that they can't have it, so that's why they say it. They don't believe they deserve it. They don't believe no one would want it from them. It's the insecurity. It screams, I know nobody's going to love me the way I want to be loved, so I'm just going to act like I don't want it anyway. So when I don't get it, I won't feel, so you know, when I won't get it, you know, other people won't feel bad or whatever for me. Because I know I ain't going to get it. Marriage, ain't nobody want to marry me. Ain't nobody want to marry my mama. Ain't nobody. Look at Future. Then Future tell us that he don't know how to treat women because he ain't seen no nigga treat his mama good. The nigga told us that, but we forget this because you think being a baby mama is the move. Am I an elder? Damn it. We're that's our program. They're in a college, he's in a college prep program. It's like, you mean a high school prep? Young scholars, and they help me get into programs that he can get into. Plus, they will take care of the college career. He's in Saturday school. Oh, okay. That's why I told my daughter, I told you the thing that she's starting this summer. I think she starts this summer. No, she starts in February. She starts in February, January, February. They meet on the weekends, Saturday, studying, prepping, vocab. Plus, they teach them. Plus, they make them. They meet. I'm wrong. They meet 3 times a week. 3 times a week, including a Saturday. And on the Saturday, they have to make a lesson plan for the school. Like they do daycare. They watch the little kids on the Saturdays or whatever. That's great because you know these college Hear me, college. You know, these high school applications, college too, child. You need extracurriculars and shit. You need something interesting, and fucking teaching daycare, that's amazing, right? So they do that. You know, they help them teach. You know, it's a lot, girl. Youth Scholar, I need to look into it. Is it in New York? That's only in Connecticut. We got one. I'm just stressed out. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm stressed out about the whole process. I know we're doing everything. I know I'm doing everything I have to do. She has always been doing everything she has to do. She's focused now. You know, we had a little problem. She's refocused. We're doing everything we have to do to get into these high schools next year. And I'm exhausted. But you know what? It'll all work out. When she walks across her Ivy League stage, when she walks across her stage and she waves at me and I'm there and I'm waving back, and I'll be busting out crying. I won't be able to control it. I'll be a whole mess, makeup, everything down my face. It'll be a fucking mess. But when she's doing that, all of this shit will be worth it. I'm done. At that point, I can go sleep. I can take a nap then. Take a nap then. Isn't having a lot of baby moms a much of Black population? Listen, I don't really want to talk about. I don't know if I want to talk about that. Wait, she said I know a girl who has 3 kids, still living with her grandma, and one of her baby daddies was wanted for murder. But them poor children. She don't make good decisions, but you think she raised them correctly? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that shit is crazy. They talk about elders. I'm an adult. I consider 20-year-olds children. Y'all the brain don't ain't even functioning properly until 25. So I don't know why I think aren't elders like 60s and 70s. Like they're like 70s. They're not like 20s. I'm a grown up. Y'all are young adults. Young adults are 20 or 20s. I think anybody under 35 is a young adult. I'm a whole adult. She said, a preacher right now, that resentment look, I see it all the time. Girl, you already know. At work. I don't want to have to tell you. Call out. They don't call out. It work. It'll be at work. I ain't even gonna tell you again. It's none of your business. And you know, I'm trying not to talk. Working. Work. Like, are these men too tired to go? These niggas be calling out of they Taco Bell job. Girl. Target and shit. These niggas can't keep a job at Walmart. She said, taking the trash or unplugging the game system. It's like we're secondary moms. I don't want to be a second. Yeah. And that I was in New York clubs acting like I have not care in the world because I didn't. All I had to worry about was my motherfucking self. My mom, when my mom moved to Atlanta, I just had to have enough money to pay this rent. Well, not this rent, my apartment. And to be honest, that's what my boyfriends were for. I said that with an S, boyfriends. Because you're young and you're beautiful. And like, if you can't get a nigga to pay your rent and your tuition, what the fuck? I'm serious. I'm serious, teacher. I'm serious. I be trying. If you can't get a nigga to pay that rent, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let's move. Because we are about to hit 2 hours. I keep telling y'all, I hate going 2 hours. No, I got some tea, girl. Yes, they are. They are so angry that he loves her. They're so angry that she was able to find love. Like, these are the niggas who create the baby mamas. These are the baby mama creators, and they're mad. Oh, and they're mad that they didn't destroy her worth. Because this is what a lot of them do. Even though, the ones that be trying, oh, I want to have a baby. Oh, I want to get your baby. I'll put a baby in you. They just want to have an attachment to you so they can destroy your life when they feel like it. Cause they could come in and just do whatever they want when they feel like it. A lot of them is bitter and angry and fucked up and wanna fucking put a baby in you just so you can't go for whatever. How many niggas out here try to get, fuck up a girl life because she might be she might be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I'm going to college for this. All of a sudden now your ass pregnant. All of a sudden now he ain't know how to pull out. Or whatever the fuck. He took the condom off. Some shit. That ain't coincidence. That's a nigga that's a dustbag nigga setting you up for failure. And then the audacity of you to actually come bounce back from it and find a nigga that wanna actually love you. Oh ho. Yeah, and they're raised by bullshit mothers. Hey, Divine, how are you? She said, I have my kids by different men. Not proud of it. But it is what it is. I drill in my boys' head very young not to be like me, be better than me. They are grown and none of them have children yet. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Divine. That's what I'm talking about. It's like we gotta be able to say, I fucked up and I shouldn't have did that shit. And I don't want you to do that shit. Not saying, oh, I did it, so it's fine. You live like no, it's not. And I want you to be better. I want you to be better than me. My mama always said, if I ain't gonna be better than her, what the fuck is the point? And it's the same thing for my kid. If she ain't gonna be better than me, what the point? They have to have strong role models. They have to, or else these little boys and these single mothers, I could raise my sons. Are the fucking look at these boys. Look at these boys. Now, I'm not saying that niggas is perfect or been perfect or anything like that, but I'm going to say in my 40 fucking years that the last couple of years, the last 2 or 3 years has been showing who a lot of Una are. Has been saying a lot about how, like we said, the crackhead generation, that teen parent generation, the effects of that shit on our community. Look at these little niggas. A Kevin Samuels could not be 20 years ago. He wouldn't exist. Not just because the internet didn't, the internet existed. You know what I mean? But he couldn't. Because men don't listen to shit like that. Men couldn't get past his shiny suits. Men couldn't get past him having more Louis Vuitton than me. Men couldn't get past that. Men couldn't get past the no accountability, because men like to take accountability. Real men like to fix things and take accountability. I know a lot of men that take accountability and they want to fix things. They not here blaming women, let alone black women. They not here doing that. They're taking accountability. They trying to figure out what can they do to fix it. Can they throw money at it? What do they need to do to fix this? That's how men were. But these little boys, let me start it. She said, yep, down south they get married. Down south they get married. It's like a north. Is it like a north? It's like a northern thing. It may be a northern thing. But like, Caribbeans get married. Black Hispanics get married. Southern motherfuckers get married. It's that Mason-Dixon line. No, that's further down. Where's the line? Y'all know that's the Adirondacks line. No, the Adirondacks go down this way. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I gotta go down some, y'all. I am like 20 minutes behind. Hold on. She said, all of my husband's brothers are married, but neither of his sisters too are. That's weird. It's like my dad's side. It's like because the men, I don't want to get into it. It's family problems. I'm not doing it. But on my mom's side, everybody. But my dad's side, couple of my aunt, couple of my mom's side, every fucking body. Probably like two aren't married. And she's still young. She has a kid, but she's gonna get married. Trust me, believe me. Trust me. The only cousin I can think off the top of my head that's not married is two of them. They're young. They're young, but they're gonna get it. They have one kid each. No, the other one I think just had a second one. She's still gonna get married. She looked just like me. Side note. She's still gonna trust and believe me. Watch it. Okay, let's we got to go down these comments. Y'all know I love y'all comments, but I cannot read everything. Yes, that's what the lady was talking about all Saturday. The weekday, and during the week and during summertime, it's Monday through Friday and Saturday. Monday through Saturday. Like, yeah. So, but again, it's preparing her for not only the SATs, but any other test she's gonna have to take to get into boarding school or a private school. So it's fucking lying. But I will say that one of the students, I don't know if it's a guy, one of the students who took her class, who took her test prep thing, and it's she gets funding from Eric Adams, who is about to be our governor, our first black governor in about a month. No, he's our second black governor, sorry, in about a month. She gets funding from him. And he is very into our black kids going to these specialized high schools. Yes, the fuck he is. So it's going down. This is the perfect time for us to be in this fucking program. Anyway, it's exhausting, but I'll sleep when I die. If men had kids instead of us, our population would be skyrocketed. Because men are younger folk. A science engineer. Oh, see, I told you, I've always wanted engineers. They sending them to school. I've been saying that they send, especially these black kids. You talking about you want to be anything science, engineer wise, they full riding you all the way. Because it's not enough of us anywhere. And they're trying to say, especially now with all this crazy shit happening, they try to put our kids in them spots. She said her daughter bought her first house. She's so proud. Shout out to your baby girl. Thank you, Pamela. It's still stressful, girl. It's stressful. These tests are stressful. She said, my grandmother, girl, you literally know I just started driving. Y'all know I just got my license last year. I literally never really thought how to drive. I used to be married. We had two cars. And I got my license last year. I'm a grown woman. Yeah, not no elderly. The hell. And grown woman, I'll even be your auntie. Because some people I was like, I need your fucking auntie. Because in my head, I'm like, I only got one niece. And she like, 4. What the fuck you talking about? But I guess so. Like I said, I don't have bad baby mamas in my family, child. She said she ready to go. DC popped up. Child's mad early over there. Go back to sleep. She said I was a party animal. That's why I didn't marry young. I shouldn't have married young. I ain't gonna hold you. I still feel like I should have been party, but I got a lot in. And again, I didn't get pregnant once I got married. I was married. We was married for years before I even had her. So I was still able to enjoy myself. She said, man, and there's these type of men who use that shit as fuel. I know a guy who's like this, never had a father. He's one of my brother's friends. And he's my first, like, yeah, he go hard for his kid. He ain't out here. He got one kid. One. And he go hard. I mean, so hard. I don't want to tell y'all. I mean, so hard, this nigga did Fed Times. That's how, and she went to Ivy League. She went to Ivy League. That's how hard this nigga went for her. He ain't never had no daddy, ever. But again, that's so you have to pay attention and you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. She said, my ex-husband thought nobody would want me with an autistic son, but he's wrong. I had to beat them off when I was in my 40s, right? They think they're going to leave you with a baby or put a baby in you and then leave you and you're going to be stuck and fucked up. And now you got to be with them. Just ghetto shit. You know. No. Hell no. She said he is one of 16. He's one of 16. That's why he like that. He don't know nothing about being a man. Get the fuck out of here. But again, that's what I'm saying. A real man know that just gotta, I don't even watch him. But just a little bit of shit that y'all tell me, just his look alone tells me he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. Right? Back then, at least they was looking at Michael Jordan. Now they looking at a fucking Kevin Samuels. This is this generation. This is like the last, I swear to God, like 3 years. A good 2-3 years. It got real ghetto. And let's not act like they aren't a ton of these black women who hate black men just for breathing. They're just as bad. This shit is getting bad. Some girls are wife material and some girls are baby mama material. Who are you? I have been wife material since the day I was born. Who are you? I'm at wife material now. Who are you? How do you present to this world? How do you present to men? Who are you? Some niggas are fuckboys. Some niggas are great men. Some niggas are grown boys. Some niggas are male. There's a lot of males, very few men. Who are they? They know who they are. The trash niggas know they trash. Regardless of what they tell you, they got to look themselves in the face in the mirror. They go to sleep at night recognizing the fact that they're trash. They can listen to Kevin Samuels, who Spooty G'd them and make them feel good about their bullshit ways all day long. But they know. They know. Their mama know. Everybody know. She said all of the men get married, but the women. That's can I say those seems like when I see things like that, it comes off like the women who use their brothers as substitute husbands. Can I say that? So then he could go get married, but you know their brother is damn near their man too. They can't actually keep one, right? So now their brother's got to be the male role model for everybody, for all they fucking kids. That's how that would be. But you do got them ones that'll find a dude and get married and create their own family. But you know, he said I was shocked when he left a white woman for Sierra. Listen, they could call. Listen, Not to my face. That's the thing. I don't engage with people like that. You can't call. They could say whatever they want behind your back. Who cares? Who cares? A trash ass dude like that could say what he could call, listen. He could call me a bitch in my face. It's fine. Well, no, it's not fine because I don't deal with disrespect. But what does it mean? He's garbage. What does it mean when a dude who's garbage has an issue with you? That means you're doing something right. If he's good with you, if a trash ass nigga is good with you, you're doing something wrong. Yes, he is. Well, come January. And the new police chief is a black woman. It's going down in New York. Can I just say that? It's going down in New York. Okay? It's going down in New York. All right. Also, can I make a request? I'm asking, just for those people who have any sort of pull or whatever, can we get back Cuomo just until we get this little variant situation together? I would feel a lot safer, more prepared, and I think the country needs our COVID president back. Okay, I get it. He flirted with some girl or some shit. I don't care. People are dying. The COVID line up the block is literally almost to my building. It's not a good thing. Okay, so just can we get back Cuomo? That's it. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. Yep, I be like, half of the time I be like, bitch, I look younger than you. You look like dirt. But I be like, all right, sis, okay. She said my stomach been hurting thinking about my youngest going to high school. High school is, oh my God, child. I just need to get my fucking kid out of New York. Can I just say that? I really feel like I just need to get her out of Brooklyn. Even if, yeah, we go to Brooklyn Tech and, surround her with other like-minded kids who are just as intelligent, and she don't have to dumb herself down, right? To feel like she can get, like, she feel like she deserves friends, right? That's basically what we were going through. You don't have to dumb yourself down to have friends, right? It's fucking crazy that in New York City high school, you can't be smart. Like, it's fucking crazy how many kids, black kids, will just throw their whole lives away without even realizing it, just to have fucking friends. Child, I just need my kid to get. We going to specialized high school or we going to boarding school. We just need to get the fuck out of. We need to get out of Brooklyn. I would prefer. That's exactly why, because I know a lot of people like, but boarding school, even my mom. But like, I really want her out of Brooklyn. Like, I want her out of Brooklyn. She's not ghetto. She's not like, she's like me. She's a little perky, little, like, I need my kid out of Brooklyn. I'm gonna get out of Brooklyn. New Hampshire it is. Two failed marriages. One of them, well, both of them, the women were taking care of him. The daughter don't really fuck with him. We done seen the whole flip cam incident. We know that he's a little frail man who's probably and a little man, and women didn't want him. And he mad at it. And he mad at every woman because of it. Like, I got time for this shit. Damn it, how we made it to 2 hours. Damn it. Yeah, I just got my license last year. Y'all know I just got my license last year. This is my point. I have 2 cars. I don't do nothing. Thank you. Me too. I'm so traumatized. I be like, what the fuck? I don't even know the new governor name. I don't know her plan. I don't know the fuck she doing. I need her out of here. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her. I don't care about her. I need this. We are in the middle of a pandemic, and these niggas is mad about this nigga flirting with bitches. We are dying. I cannot. Yep, in Africa, the men get the kids. Y'all didn't know that, did you? The men get the kids. So when he gets kids. So it's less likely of a nigga having a trapper bitch baby because he gets the kids. It's a lot of trapper babies here because these niggas don't have to take no accountability and no responsibility. You won't even let him marry. You won't even demand marriage. Let alone custody. You won't even demand marriage. She said her grandson is at the top. Yeah, she loves it. It's great. I told you, she's great. It's just, she said, Taurus, wife material, you better raise silverware and shares. She's expensive. My little Taurus is expensive, trust me. But she gives amazing gifts, okay? Trust me. But she's expensive. It's going to be a whole thing when this girl gets married. I already know what it is. Fine china, Lennox. She with all the shit. All of it. Who's her mama? You think, girl, bah. She said the parking in Brooklyn is crazy. The parking is fine, girl. It depends on where you live, honestly. Anyway, we out of here because y'all are we are at 2 hours already, and I know y'all ain't gonna stop talking. I got tons of Tauruses in here because you know what? Because Taurus gets the vibes. The shit that I say, y'all understand. Y'all understand. Anyway, and Scorpios, just certain Libras, certain traits, just get it. Okay. So anyway, what she nonsense, y'all? What she said? She said, "Oh, nonsense, y'all. Let Scorpios when y'all mad, y'all do ape shit." Laugh. My mom is a Scorpio. I do go batshit crazy, but it's the vibes. Anyway, I'm done. And I appreciate. Okay, we're gonna make a video about. We were supposed to talk about two main topics today: the Durk topic, which we discussed, Durk and India's proposal, and the other topic which we did not get to discuss. So I will be. Do y'all want me real quick? I'm thinking I might as well just leave that topic for sometime this week, a day when we don't have a topic, because I was gonna make a video about it, but I don't need to make a little video about it. A live would be much better. I'm thinking I should just save it for sometime this week when we don't have another topic, because it is Christmas time and we're not necessarily going to have topics every day. What's this? This is okay. All right. So I appreciate you. Not for Tauruses, child. I appreciate you. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. Thank you all for coming. I love y'all.